Hello friends, and welcome to my February book haul video. This month we got 5 to look at, so let's get started. Okay, let's unwrap the first book. And here is the first book. The Fork, the Witch and the Worm by Paolini. Now this is normally a bit small for me, this size book, but I thought I'd give it a go. The Fork, the Witch and the Worm was published by Penguin on January 1st, 2019. It is 320 pages long. A wanderer and a cursed child, spells and magic and dragons, of course. Welcome back to the world of Alagasia. This volume features 3 original stories set in Alagasia, interspersed with scenes from Eragon's own unfolding adventure. Included is exclusive new art from Paolini and an excerpt from the memoir of the unforgettable witch and fortune teller Angela the Herbalist, penned by Angela Paolini, the inspiration for the character herself. Let's move on to the second book. And this is the second book this month, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the Mistborn series. Another new series for me. We'll see how this one goes on. The Final Empire, the first Mistborn novel by Brandon Sanderson. This book was published by Galance on 15th September 2016. It is 752 pages long. For 1,000 years the ash fell and no flowers bloomed. For 1,000 years the scars slaved in misery. Now a heist may be their unlikely salvation. Let's move on to the third book. And this is the third book, The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the third book in the Mistborn series, and it will go together with my other book. We'll see how this one is. The Hero of Ages, the third Mistborn novel by Brandon Sanderson. This book was published by Galance on the 20th of September 2018. It is 848 pages long. The Lord Ruler is dead and freedom restored, yet humanity still appears to be doomed. The ancient evil force known as Ruin has been released. There's one last chance for salvation, if it can be trusted. Let's move on to the fourth book. And this is the fourth book this month, The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the Mistborn series, and it goes together with my other 2. The Well of Ascension, the second Mistborn novel by Brandon Sanderson. This book was published by Galance on the 2nd of November 2017. It is 880 pages long. The impossible has happened. The Lord Ruler has been vanquished. Now the task of rebuilding has fallen to a former street urchin, and as the siege of Ludrofel intensifies, it seems she's being stalked. So this month I've bought the whole Mistborn 1 series, all in this nice 10th anniversary edition bindings. Hopefully this is a nice fun series, we will see. And let's move on to the 5th book this month. This one is wrapped pretty well. Ha, they can get in. Oh, more wrapping. More wrapping. And this is the final book in the haul this month. Now I already have this book in my collection, but this is a special version. This is a signed first edition. The Dreaming Void by Peter F. Hamilton. This book was published by Macmillan on the 3rd of August 2007. It is 656 pages long. AD 3580, the intersolar Commonwealth has spread through the galaxy to over 1,000 star systems. It is a culture of rich diversity with a place for everyone. A powerful navy protects it from any hostile species that may lurk among the stars. For Commonwealth citizens, even death has been overcome. At the center of the galaxy is the Void, a strange artificial universe created by aliens billions of years ago, shrouded by an event horizon more deadly than any natural black hole. In order to function, it is gradually consuming the mass of the galaxy. Watched over by its ancient enemies, the Rael, the Void's expansion is barely contained. Indigo dreams of the sweet life within the Void and shares his visions with billions of avid believers. When he mysteriously disappears, Indigo's followers decide to embark on a pilgrimage into the Void to live the life of their Messiah's dreams. A pilgrimage which the Rael claim will trigger a catastrophic expansion of the Void. Aaron is a man whose only memory is his own name. He doesn't know who he used to be or what he is. All he does know is that his job is to find the missing Messiah and stop the pilgrimage. He's not sure how to do that, but whoever he works for has provided some pretty formidable weaponry which ought to help. Meanwhile, inside the Void, a youth called Eddard is coming to terms with his unusually strong telepathic powers. A junior constable in Mahran, he starts to challenge the corruption and decay that have poisoned the city. He is determined that his fellow citizens should know hope again. What Eddard doesn't realise is just how far his message of hope is reaching. And that concludes my book haul for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.